Ah, Jared. Right on cue. Hey man, what's going on? You're looking at it. Another fine? Nah. Some other kind of a scrape? Nah, nothing really. Okay. Guess I've gotten used to you driving the narrative. Let me think. Got it. Have you heard that Clive Palmer is suing the Australian government for $300 billion? No, that hasn't been on Sky News. Jared, what have I told you about relying on Sky News for your information? Shit, sorry, Matt. I guess that's a bad habit I've got. My goodness, it's like I'm talking to myself here. That's a lot of money. He won't win, will he? These guys have got it stitched up against everyone. Well, this time it's going to be heard by an international tribunal, so that will be interesting. We know the Australian government doesn't like adhering to its international obligations. But if he wins, then they'll just put the burden on us. More money that we don't have. Well, I wonder if Clive Palmer knows that the Australian government is an administrative power. Administrative? Yeah, so when a business becomes insolvent, it goes into administration. So our country went broke and an administrative power took over. I would have thought I'd have heard about this. Yeah, that's the bizarre thing. So the administrator pretended to be our government. This is what I mean by a foreign administrating power. So if Clive wins, who has to pay him? Us or them? Well, that's a good question. What do we do when the administrator fails to fulfill its obligations? Hey, have you got the money to take the police to court yet? Well, we are getting there, but slowly. It's like everybody expects someone else is going to do it for them. But again, if this were a video, then I'd surely put a link in the description for where to donate. Hey Matt, don't you get scared that the state's going to attack you like they do with anyone who challenges them on their bullshit? Jared, you should be scared of what's to come. 15-minute cities, forced injections, surveillance at every turn, no property rights. Yeah, it doesn't sound like we'll be very happy. But what if this foreign power already considers that you and I are their property, Jared? Are you a slave? No, I shouldn't be. What have you done to be considered like property, like a slave? I don't know, I'm not a bad guy. No, Jared, you're just like me. So why don't you come home? This almost feels like home. The Commonwealth of Australia belongs to all of us, Jared. So you don't have to be their property. But how come you're not worried about these things, Matt? I am, Jared. That's why I made oath of allegiance to the imperial crown through King Stephen. So you're protected? Well, people have some protection under international conventions, but you can see that the administrator doesn't really feel they have to abide by their international obligations. So I guess I'm here to defend. defend guys like me. Jared, we're not so different, you and I. Yeah, so if I'm hungry, then you can't be at peace. What are you getting at? Do we even have to go through this charade? Alright!